Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel, part 76. And for the first time in what feels like a long time, we actually have a substantial, serious, detrimental episode of Cancelled where we have four movies to talk about, and all of them got delayed. Not one movie moved up, all got pushed back. Some more than others, but still, all got pushed back. So it's pretty much 100% negative when it comes to this episode. So, and we haven't had one of those really since what? Uh, it was back in April, I think. Part 56? Yeah, 56. And funny enough, three of the movies I talked about in that episode, I get to talk about again. And it's all thanks to Paramount. Because today they delayed not one, not two, but three of their movies. Well, two of them were supposed to come out this year, but have been moved back to next year. And the other one was supposed to come out next year, and now it's been pushed back further into next year. And those movies are Top Gun Maverick, Mission Impossible 7, and Jackass Forever. So the big one out of the three, Top Gun Maverick, it's been delayed again. Yeah. It's been delayed a few times. It was supposed to come out June of 2020. Then it got pushed back to December of 2020. Then it got pushed back again to July of 2021. Then again to November 2021. And now it's coming out May 27th, 2022, Memorial Day weekend. You know what that means? That means this movie has been delayed for almost 2 years. When it comes out, when it presumably comes out in May 27th, 2022, it'll be almost 2 years since its original release date of June 24th. No, it's June 26th. Sorry, June 26th, 2020. That's nuts. That's crazy. I think the only movie that's had a longer delay has been Minions 2, where that movie it's exactly 2 years. Yeah, for all you Top Gun fans, this has to suck hard for all of you. I mean, I know you've been waiting for this movie ever since you saw that first trailer. You're thinking, oh man, this movie looks so good. It looks amazing. But reality and life just refuses to give you the movie. It just, Paramount just doesn't want to, you know, release it. And, funny enough, if this movie would have stood a better chance if it stuck with that July release date of this year, in hindsight. Because look at F9. Sure, it didn't make $1 billion, but it made 700 million. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at. I'm pretty sure Top Gun Maverick would have killed to make that much. But now that it's coming out next year, I mean, I'm assuming if things don't get better next year, then they probably won't get better for the next 5 years. But I'm going to assume things will get better by May of 2022. Then it might have a chance of making close to $1 billion. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know at this point. I feel like all these delays are just going to hurt it more and more, especially the longer the delay is. But yeah, sucks for all you Top Gun fans out there. And for all the Mission Impossible fans out there too, because man, today is just not a good day to be a Tom Cruise fan. It really isn't. Because Mission Impossible 7, which was supposed to come out that May 27th release date, has now been pushed back again to September 30th, 2022, which I think is a super weird date for a Mission Impossible movie. That means this will only be the second Mission Impossible movie to not open in the summer. The only other one that didn't do that was Mission Impossible 4 Ghost Protocol. That was December. Yeah, September release date's just strange for Mission Impossible. But yeah, and oh yeah, I didn't mention we were now robbed. We were robbed of the battle between Mission Impossible 7 and John Wick 4. That would have been amazing, but we didn't get it. And I'm pissed off. But at least now we have Top Gun Maverick versus John Wick 4. I mean, there's that, but it's not the same. Mission Impossible 7 would have been more of a, direct comparison. Besides, I doubt the two movies are even going to go head to head. I bet John Wick 4 is going to move its date to either further or farther away from the May 2022, but I don't know. Yeah, this sucks for all you Tom Cruise fans out there. I feel very bad for you. And the last Paramount movie that got affected was Jackass Forever. That was supposed to come out October 22nd this year. Like literally a little more than a month, from when I'm recording this video. It had marketing, it had a trailer too, but now it's been pushed back to February 4th of 2022. So I believe they said, the article said, for the time being, this leaves the rest of 2021 without any Paramount releases. So their last release just came out almost 2 weeks ago. That was the Paw Patrol movie. After that, there's nothing. Paramount has nothing left unless they change their mind on a certain movie, but who knows if that'll happen. Oh, and there's still the Clifford movie. That still doesn't have a release date yet. At least in the States. Maybe, I don't know. But at least domestically it has no release date. But it says it'll redate sometime in the future. How far in the future? I don't know. I don't know at this point. I guess we can answer that question when we get to like the calendar part of the video, but yeah, there won't be another Paramount movie coming out until Scream, the Scream reboot, January 14th of next year. So, yeah, this is bad for 2021 because I bet 2021 was relying on Top Gun Maverick. Well, I wouldn't say saving the year, but at least helping it out. It would have definitely at least made 100 million at least domestically. And Jackass Forever, I mean, the Jackass brand is, isn't to be taken lightly when it comes to its box office. Like, those movies can make quite a bit of cash. So losing both those movies this year is a huge blow to 2021. So this is a big yikes. Now, last movie we're going to be talking about that's not a Paramount movie. It's a Sony movie. And, funny enough, when Top Gun Maverick got delayed again, a lot of people assumed, oh, Venom 2 is going to take up that spot because, Venom 2 is kind of in this state of, is it going to release? Is it going to come out? But Ghostbusters Afterlife apparently has taken advantage of the situation and will now come out November 19th rather than, I think it was November 11th. And, this isn't a bad idea. I mean, the pre Thanksgiving weekend can be extremely lucrative for many movies. I mean, we're talking, bunch of Harry Potter movies, Twilight movies, Hunger Games movies. I know Frozen 2 had a very strong opening weekend the week before Thanksgiving. So yeah, this isn't a bad weekend to launch a big movie, but I don't know about Ghostbusters Afterlife, man. Part of me feels the 2016 reboot did far too much damage to the brand. But if this movie lives up to the hype, from what I've heard from CinemaCon, it had got a lot of got a really good response there. So I'm hoping this does well, but I don't know. I don't know. But at least, it has less competition to deal with. So there's that at least. And Venom 2 keeps its October release date. So hooray. So yeah, that's what happened today. So now we have to ask the question, what will happen next? September's set. I don't see anything changing in September. It looks all set to me. October though, well, No Time to Die is pretty much set at this point. It just got a final trailer, so there's no way they're just gonna delay it again. Like that would just be ridiculous. Halloween Kills, Venom 2, they seem to be, you know, staying on that October 15th release date, but something could happen. I'm not 100% certain that, well, Halloween Kills will likely stay more than Venom 2. I'm not 100% certain that Venom Let There Be Carnage will stick with that October 15th release date, but I'd be surprised if it did. And, I mean, Sony, all those rumors about, oh, it's going to get delayed to 2022 were apparently false. So, who knows at this point? It's impossible to predict things anymore. Yeah, the rest of October looks set. November, let's see. Yeah, Eternals looks set. Ghostbusters Afterlife that just moved. Enchanto, House of Gucci, Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. I feel like if there's one movie that needs to go straight to streaming, it's that because it looks bad. It is that movie looks like a big old yikes. I would not want to release that theatrically if I were Sony. And then December looks set for the most part. I mean, The King's Man just got a new trailer and it basically restarted its marketing campaign. So I don't see that moving. And I feel like, Disney just wants to get rid of it at this point. Matrix Forcing to No Way Home look set for the most part. But what about Clifford the Big Red Dog? When is that going to come out? When can it come out? I mean, that, the spot between Internals and Ghostbusters Afterlife, that's pretty much open for a semi big movie. So if it wants to take that spot, it can, if it wants to. But I don't know if Paramount's gonna go with that. But after that, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like competition is just way too stiff. Maybe they should put it on Paramount Plus. I don't know. I mean, unless another one of these movies, like say Rumble, moves again, then Clifford could take that spot. But again, I don't know. It's impossible to predict anything. So yeah. Anywho, that is it. That is all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn notifications, share the whole drill. If you want to check out any other, darn, if you want to check out any of the past canceled episode video, I cannot talk. Past canceled episodes I made, where I go over all the movies that were supposed to come out but didn't, you can go right ahead. I've talked about Ghostbusters, Afterlife, Top Gun Maverick several times. In fact, Ghostbusters Afterlife was like, what? Part. Shoot. I don't know if it was part 4 or 5. It might have been 5. I don't quite remember. Yeah, it was 4. It was 4. And Top Gun Maverick was number 5. So, yeah. Long. It was obviously a long time ago. So if you want to watch any of those videos, that way you're up to date on all these movies, when they're coming out, if they'll come out, you can go right ahead. There's also box office predictions where I predict box office results for movies. This weekend I do Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings. That's going to be a very interesting discussion. So look forward to that. But if you want to watch any of the past prediction videos I made this year, you can go right ahead. And there's also box office recap where I go over the box office results for any particular month. The August recap will likely come out after Labor Day. Yeah, I think after Labor Day, it looks like that's when I'll likely do it. So basically, after Shang-Chi comes out, that whole holiday happens. I'll make the recap video then. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I've made, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.